In this tutorial, we're going to learn how we can take the results of the Lightning Conductor web part and display them inside a SharePoint chart. By editing the page, we can insert the Lightning Tools SharePoint Chart web part by navigating through to Insert Web Part, and under Lightning Tools web parts, we can select the SharePoint Chart web part and add that onto our page. Now we can build a chart web part based on multiple different data sources, whether it's an external database or a SharePoint list or also another web part on the page, and that's how we're going to display the results of the Lightning Conductor inside the chart web part. So first of all, I need to connect the web parts together. So we can go through to the Edit Web Part option on either of the two web parts, and we will select the drop down again, and this time go to Connections and then send the data through to the chart web part. Once that connection exists, we can hit the drop down on the chart web part and choose Edit this chart. And what we're going to do here is select the provider. So there's a number of different providers that we can build charts on, but we're going to select the web parts in the current page option. We'll click the button to get the provider parts, and we should see the Lightning Conductor in the list, and then we can go through and view the data returned by the Lightning Conductor. So the next thing we want to do is hit Next. We can select the columns that we want to see. So what I want to see is the due date, and I also want to see the link title, and we'll hit Apply. Now that won't quite make sense as a chart just yet, so we'll hit Next again. And we're going to ignore the filtering. We're already doing all of our filtering inside the chart web part itself. We'll hit the enable grouping of data though, and choose to group by the due date column. Now when we're grouping by the due date, we can basically go through and set this to the half year, the quarter, the month, day, and so on. So I'm going to set it as the quarter, and we're going to scroll down further and set the count function on the link title. So now we'll hit Apply, and you can see that we've got the different quarters in here with a number of tasks that we have to perform per quarter. As we navigate further through, you'll notice that we can do things like choose the chart type. So we can preview what it would look like in 3D, or if you wanted to display a pie chart instead of a bar chart, we can do so. So let's stick with a bar chart, and we're going to navigate down to this drill down section where we can go through and drill down into the data. So we can drill down into month, and we could also drill down into day as well if we wanted to. So we'll hit Apply, choose Finish, come out of the edit mode of the page, and notice here that we now have a chart displaying the results of the Lightning Conductor. And if we see a fairly busy month like this one where we've got lots of different tasks, we can click into it and we can click further in to see how many tasks per day we need to perform and so on.